Please go ahead. Yes. Please mention your name, your profession. And brother, please ask your question in brief, in short.
Oke, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum, nama saya Mangu, saya wirausaha. Saya mualaf 2 tahun yang lalu. Yang mau saya tanyakan, tadi Anda berbicara mengenai propaganda, pornografi, dan segalanya. Yang saya tahu bahwa itu sudah menyerang anak-anak kita, anak SD. Nah, bagaimana solusi Anda terhadap edukasi, yang mana ini menjadi visi saya untuk membuka sekolah di Indonesia. Terima kasih.
The brother's name is Mangu, and he's a businessman, he's a mualaf, and he said that you mentioned, yes, mualaf. He said you mentioned in your talk about the dangers of pornography and all that, which is now attacking the children. So he is an educator, he plans to open a school, so he wants to have your advice, how can we save the children from pornography and its addiction?
Because I have the question that how can we save our children from pornography and addiction? Number one, you as parents should take care. Take care that they do not have access to everything. Now many a time parents are very happy, oh my child at the age of 4 now is using internet. You give them laptop, you give them phones, and they keep on going to various sites. High chances the average age a person gets addicted, starts pornography is at a very young age. There are sites for children to entice them in the name of cartoon. When you see cartoon, Tom and Jerry, what is it, Tom and Jerry? Teaching you love from small age. Oh, cartoon, very simple, no problem. They are teaching you to become gay and lesbian at a young age. So you have to be careful and should not give access to your children. You will be responsible on the day of judgment. You will be thinking, I'm educating my children, making them smart. So see to it that you prevent your children from using these gadgets unnecessary. If they use, see to it you put firewalls. You know what's the firewall? Firewall means they should not have access to the obscene websites. So when you have these firewalls, they prevent your child from going to the wrong sites. So if you take care and see to it that they don't get involved in these, then there are less chances they'll be addicted. But today, it has become so common on the television, on the social media, everywhere it is there. So you have to educate your children, tell them this is wrong, and then if you educate them correctly, there are chances that they will not go to the wrong sites. Hope that answers the question.
Thank you.
We are now almost moving towards the last hour of our program. So are there any non-Muslim brothers and sisters that like to ask question? I request them not to be shy and come to the mic. The volunteers will help you to bring you to the front of the queue. So if there is any non-Muslim brothers and sisters who like to ask question, I request you to go to your nearest mic. Inshallah, the volunteers will guide you. Can I just go round once, to see whether there's is there any non-Muslim on the front of the mic from the sisters? Any non-Muslim? No. What about the second? No. What about the brother side? Is there any non-Muslim? None. Can we go to the sisters on the center mic? Can you please mention your name and your profession in the mic and ask your question in short?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lina Sakina. I am a housewife. I have a question about generational trauma. As we know, people nowadays are more concerned about mental issues. So my question is about the generational trauma as well as tabula rasa or blank slate, as suggested by an English
Sister, sorry,
philosopher.
I cannot understand your accent.
Oh.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay.
Slowly and clearly.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I have a question about a trauma, generational trauma.
Which trauma?
Generational trauma that we carry from our ancestor or our parents.
Congenital.
Yes. So my question is, as a human, are we born blank slate? Or
Are you born?
Blank slate without innate knowledge? or we actually carry a generational trauma from our parents. I want to know about this from Islamic perspective, as now we are more concerned about mental issues.
Sister asked the question that about generational trauma,
Yeah.
about innate religion.
Yes.
Sister, the innate is there in every human being. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad said, every child is born in Din al-Fitr. Din al-Fitr means the knowledge of God. Every child has it. Your innate religion means your inborn feeling is believing in one God. Now your second question is generational trauma.
Yeah.
Now generational trauma, there can be certain diseases which can come down because of the genes. Not every human being have that. Certain things are there. The color of my parents come to me. The way I look, it comes. These are normal. But if there is certain disease, if it comes down, what does Islam say about that? It's a test. If your child is born with a congenital heart defect, it's a test for you. Are you looking after him or not? Are you thanking Allah or not? So Islam says your child is a test for you. So when you have a child who has a congenital defect, yet you thank Allah, okay, the defect is small, it could have been more. So Allah is testing you with this defect. How well do you yet follow the rules of Islam? The rules of Islam is you cannot kill any child. You cannot, the moment you come to know your child is congenital defect, okay, I want to kill him. No, it's not allowed in Islam. It is the will of Allah. You have to accept it. You have to take care of your child, love him to the best of your ability. Whatever disease is there, you try and cure. You can go to the specialist. Allah says, "Fasalu ahli zikri in kuntum la ta'lamun." Go to the specialist of the diseases and show it to him. And you be a good mother. That's what Islam says. Hope that answers the question.
Thank you, sir.
Can we go to the next questions from the brother? Please speak in the mic. Yes. Please mention your name and your profession before posing your question. Please go ahead, brother.
My name is Ahmad Syamil and I am a student. So I will ask in Indonesian language.
Go
Di
ahead.
media sosial banyak orang atau tokoh mengkritik para penghafal Al-Quran. Mereka mengatakan bahwasanya menghafal Al-Quran di zaman sekarang sudah tidak relevan karena zaman sudah modern. Kita bisa mendapati ayat Al-Quran langsung di Google. Pertanyaan saya adalah, apa pendapat Dr. Zakir Naik tentang ini?
The brother's name is Shamil. He's a student and his question is related to social media. There are many people criticizing that huffaz today are irrelevant because we have apps and in Google you have the Quran translation and the Quran. So it's irrelevant to have huffaz today. He wants to have your comment.
The brother asked the question that today in social media you have apps of the Quran, very easy, so the huffaz are irrelevant. Why is it relevant? Suppose you have to read in the Tahajjud Salah. If you want to read 1 para, 2 para, you will have to take the help of the social media, your tablet, your mobile phone. Which is better, reading from mobile phone, reading from memory? You know, now I'm giving answers from my memory. You can Google also. Which is better? Which is better? Which is better?
Memorizing.
Memory. So memory is higher degree. And in social media, someone puts the Quran and changes the word. How will you come to know? You know, there are some people who are manipulating. Some Christian missionaries, they manipulate verses and they say as though it's the Quran. If you don't know the Quran, you'll think it's the Quran, right or wrong? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? So Hafiz, the Huffaz, are those who memorize the Quran. And this is how the Quran has been preserved from generation. If today you burn all the copies of the Quran, yet you can reproduce the Quran again by getting the Huffaz together and writing it again. Very easy. So, in the Hadith, the Hafiz has been blessed. And with this, we should try to make our children. All my 3 children, mashallah, my son Farik and both my daughters Zikra and Rujda, they Hafizul Quran. And some Hafiz are those, you finish the Quran, once you complete, then you forget. Those Hafiz who keep on reciting every day, it goes in their permanent memory. So see to it that you make your children Hafizul Quran who keep on reciting, so it remains in their permanent memory, not temporary memory. So these are our assets. That tomorrow, if someone tries to mislead you, these Hafizul Quran who know the Quran well can correct if there are any mistakes. Hope that answers the question.
Can we go to the next sister on the first mic on my right? Sister, please go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Please mention your name and your profession.
My name is Nisa. I'm translator at Arabic and Korean language. I want to ask to Dr. Zakir Naik. Before my boss is have no religion before, but ask some question. This question for me, but I cannot answer this question. If I have the question, the answer from this question, my boss will come to Islam. I hope.
Please go ahead and ask
For
your
the question,
sister.
Doctor, now is the rapid addition
Sorry,
of...
sister, you said so many things.
Okay.
You're asking a question on behalf of somebody else.
Yeah.
Her boss, doctor. Her boss is agnostic, doesn't believe in religion.
Okay.
And she is doing dawah to her.
Okay.
And she has a question that if she can help to answer, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. My boss asked why the Al-Quran not explain about the AI and the technology of computer, but because now is AI is very dangerous, can justice everything, can make the thing and decision about the anything. My boss is very curious about that. Thank you.
Tell your boss
Yes.
that Quran is not a book of science. SCIENC. If the Quran was a book of science, it would have been very voluminous. You know the building you see? If you put all books in the building, if Quran is a book of science, if you want to mention all scientific facts in the Quran, then the Quran would be so voluminous you'll never be able to finish reading it. Do you understand?
Yes, Doctor.
Quran is not a book of science. SCIENC. If you tell me, does the Quran say 2 plus is equal to 4? No.
Yes, Doctor, but there is
Let me finish.
sorry.
You asked the question. So Quran is not a book of science. Quran is a book of signs. SIGNS. So what you have to see, whatever the Quran speaks should not be wrong. If you say Quran should speak everything, you know how many PhDs are there in science? Doctor, engineer, heart specialist, brain specialist. If everything Quran writes, and if you start reading, you'll never finish in your full life. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? So Quran doesn't contain everything of science. Please do not misunderstand. But whatever Quran contains is not wrong. So if Quran gives the scientific point, and if the thing is wrong, it cannot be from Allah. So if Quran says something about science, which science hasn't advanced so far, and you come to know 200 years later, 400 years later, that's a miracle. But to say that Quran does not speak about AI, why should it speak?
My boss tell about the Surat Al-Qamar number 49. That is
Surah Qamar. What is Surah Qamar?
Qamar.
Al-Qamar.
Al-Qamar, chapter number 54.
49. Inna kulla shay'in khalaqnahu fil qadar. That is word the explain. The coder is explain about the anything about at Quran, Doctor.
First you're asking 2-3 questions. You're supposed to ask one question. And the moderator is not stopping you. You ask one question, I didn't reply, asking next question, and the moderator is silent. Which you want me to answer, the first or the second one? There are many people waiting in the queue. Which one you want me to answer, the first or the second one? Quran is not a book of science. But Quran, Allah knows what's going to come in the future. I can explain to you this. Number one, people used to ask me that in Islam, in Islamic Sharia, if you have a video recording if you have a video recording of someone robbing, that is not proof in Islam. It's not primary proof, it's secondary proof. 10 years back, 20 years back, any court of law, if you show CCTV camera, if you show someone robbing, if he's caught, enough. In Islam, no. You require eyewitness. So people used to wonder, what type of religion is this? Which is better, eyewitness or video recording? Which is better? Video recording, right or wrong? Right or wrong? Ask your boss. So 20 years back, if you had a video recording, it was benefit than Islam, no. Eye recording, primary evidence. Video recording, not accepted. Today, when artificial intelligence has come, you can easily create a video of you robbing, right or wrong? So today, now people have woken up. Today, it's not primary evidence. So Islam is far advanced. Allah knew AI is going to come. You understand? Your boss did not know. You did not know. I did not know. But I believed. I said, no, Islam is correct. Maybe tomorrow something will come. I did not know about AI. But my answer 15 years back was, the Sharia is correct. We don't know tomorrow something will happen that the video recording will not be sufficient evidence, was my answer. And today my answer is correct. Do you understand, sister? So Allah knows about AI, therefore video recording is not primary evidence. Do you understand? But eyewitness is primary evidence. So Allah knows about AI. If He starts writing everything, you have not read this Quran, so small. What will you read everything? About medical, embryology, everything? No. It is a telegraphic message. So, to prove it is not from God, you have to take out errors. But to prove it is from God, you have to talk about things which people did not know. Do you understand? That's called miracle. But everything is not mentioned here. Hope that answers the question.
Thank you so much, Doctor.